Hello and welcome to the 8th video lecture of Principles of Marketing, Semester 1, Module number 1. In today's video lecture, we are going to start with where we left off in our previous lecture, that is keywords and key definitions. In our previous lecture, we have completed need, want, demand, market offerings, value, satisfaction, and quality. In today's video lecture, we are going to move further. So what is exchange? Exchange, as the word you might have used many times, exchange is where one thing moves from one person to the other person, that is, it changes hands. That is known as exchange. Now, marketing occurs when people decide to satisfy needs and wants through exchange. That is, changing certain things which they feel have value to them. It may be sometimes products, that is, or services, or it may also sometimes be money. So products can be, that is, goods can be exchanged hands in terms of goods. That is, one person may give goods to the other person, and the other person might give in return some other goods. This type of system is known as barter system. On the other hand, in modern marketing system or modern economic system, we may say that what happens is we purchase goods, we take goods in one hand and we give money in the other. So this kind of system is generally and usually followed in modern times. Exchange is the act of obtaining a desired object from someone by offering something in return. For an exchange to take place, several conditions must be satisfied. The first condition is that there must be at least two people involved in the exchange. Both should agree to the conditions laid down in the exchange. Both should feel that there is some value in the other thing that they are gonna accept in return of the thing that they are gonna give, and many more such kind of things, like you have to communicate and you should be able to deliver those things. So these are all things that comes under agreement. So these are the some of the things that includes in exchange. Exchange basically is changing hands, that is, you are giving something in return of the other. In Hindi we say एक हाथ से दो, दूसरे हाथ से ले लो. So this is kind of exchange. Moving ahead with transaction. Now, what is transaction? Transaction is marketing unit of measurement. It consists of trade values between two parties. A monetary transaction involves trading goods and services in return of money, whereas a barter transaction involves trading of two different kinds of goods. As I've told you, in barter system, what happens is if there are two persons, A and B, person A gives certain goods, like for example wheat, to the person B, and person B gives some other product like say jawar or sugar to person A. So this is a barter system which was followed earlier, but with the advent of money and the value of money which has increased now, what happens is we do not consider market this giving of. So in today's world, basically what happens is we give money and in return we purchase items, that we take items in return of money. This is nothing but transaction. The next thing that we are discussing today is relationships or relationship marketing. Relationship marketing these days has gained a lot of importance. Why? Basically because when you are marketing as a marketer, you do not see people as only one time transaction. You don't see only the one transaction that you are doing with the shop, but you see his lifetime value. For instance, suppose if I go to any shop to purchase any item, the shopkeeper will not look at me from the point of view of only one transaction, but he will look at me from the point of view of how many items I will be purchasing in my entire life from that shop. Suppose if I become a lifetime customer of that shop, and that is why he indulges into relationship marketing. He tries to develop, create, and maintain a good relationship between the customer and himself. Why? Because if the relationship is good, the customer will be returning back to the same shop again and again, sometimes even if a better offer is available with the competitor. Just because the relationship, that is the customer relationship, is good with the shopkeeper, he will return to the same shop again, leaving the offer which is there with the competitor. So this is what he might be doing, and that is why many times in modern practices relationship marketing is given more importance. Now next, let us move towards the next part, that is markets. What is market? Market is basically a place where buyers and sellers meet together to so that they can sell and purchase things. That is, exchange of things can happen. That is, transactions can happen. Now, market in today's world may be a physical place like a market, mandi, what you say, the bhaji market, the other things, pate, what we say in Kannada. So these kind of things may be there. That is physical places where actually things are sold, and actually the buyer and seller come face to face to purchase and sell. It may also be a virtual place like Amazon.com or IndiaMart.com, that is on internet platform where you can purchase, meet sellers, where you can meet buyers, and you can sell or purchase things on a virtual platform, especially on the internet. So these places where the buyers and sellers meet is known as market. That is basically, market is a collection of buyers and sellers, a group of buyers and sellers. So to understand the nature of market, imagine for example a primitive market where a farmer used to be there, a fisherman used to be there, a potter used to be there, a hunter used to be there, a common person who runs his household by doing some work, maybe some labor work in a zamindar's home or some place. So he gets some money by giving service to that person. So all these people need different kind of things. The farmer may require sometimes pots, the potter may require fish, the fisherman may require some service, labor service. So all these kinds of things which they purchase and which is available at the marketplace, that is all these buyers and sellers, they are available at a marketplace, they go and purchase things from the market. So these are nothing but markets. In primitive form, that is in olden days, they used to be physical places where you have markets. Even in India, many places we see Belgaum and all places where we have these weekly markets and daily markets sometimes. So what happens here is we have this physical market system, but slowly and surely these virtual markets, that is on internet, these are gaining more popularity, and the slowly and slowly we are moving towards organized retail. With this, we have ended today's lecture. I hope you have understood, and if there are any doubts with today's lecture, you can always contact me.